Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I sincerely hope all of you are ready for what is going to be one very eye opening episode of The Sound of Coffee. Come on in. Please make sure you have your drink of choice, and it better be coffee because I cannot condone day drinking. I cannot condone day drinking. Oh, look, the radio works. Yay. Yep, we're going to have one of the, it's going to be one of them shows. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be one of them shows. I've got a lot on my mind, a lot of decisions to make, and right now, I'm literally not feeling some of the bullshit that is going on. I'm not. It is fiddling while Rome burns. Morning, Mary Greenberg, you beautiful human being. Morning, respect. Good morning. Where my YouTube chat at? Where it at, dude? There it is. Wolfie's in the building. I was beginning to think you weren't going to be on. Oh no, Wolfie, I'm always going to be here. I like I said, I got a lot of things I need to think about. A lot of things to think about. And a lot of decisions need to be made. I know a lot. This weekend has just been, we are fiddling while Rome burns. I have a sty in my eye. I know that sounded weird. Y'all were like, what's the hell is a sty? It's that bump that you get in your eye. Anyway. I done lost Godzilla. Got to be more careful. Where'd you go, man? Oh, there he is. I phoned them. So, good morning, Lemon. Good morning. My YouTube chat is not in. Where the hell is the YouTube chat at? I do not understand how is it that we're still in Grand Rising, you beautiful auntie, you sexy ass. I don't understand how we're still here and people still got bullshit on their mind. Let me explain to you what I'm talking about. The lie that the right wing gave to its MAGA base was that Donald Trump had nothing to do with Project 2025. I think it was Friday. Donald Trump posted on his Truth social media platform that Russell Vought, basically the architect of Project 2025, is coming. He used the song Don't Fear the Reaper. Now, under any other normal circumstance, that would scare the shit out of you, or it should. That means a human being that is not an elected goddamn official is about to bring in one of the most draconian pieces of literature I think I've ever seen or read in Project 2025, right? Right? That should scare the shit out of you. If you're in a marginalized community, that should scare the shit out of you. If you are a union worker, that should scare the shit out of you. If you're a woman that believes in body autonomy, that should scare the shit out of you. Under any other normal circumstance, that would be cause for alarm. But Taylor Swift put out an album where she talked about Travis Kelce's dick. I'm going to say that again. I'm going to say that one more time because I don't think a lot of y'all really truly grasp what I just said. The architect. Good morning, hermano. The architect from the Heritage Foundation, the architect of Project 2025 and Agenda 47, was bragged about by the sitting president of the goddamn United States. But Taylor Swift released the album that a whole lot of people aren't feeling, which features a song where a grown woman, this is a grown woman, y'all. This is a grown woman. This ain't a 21-year-old. We're talking about a woman in her 30s. And I get it. There's going to be a lot of people, but she's embracing her sexuality. I get that. I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that. But I never needed to know what Travis Kelce's dick was like. Raise your hand. Raise your hand in the comment section if you were curious about a 3-time Super Bowl champion tight end's penis. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. I didn't know a goddamn thing about it. I didn't want to know a goddamn thing about it. Meanwhile, Project 2025's author restricted contain. What are you talking about? Restricted in search results because it contains unoriginal or reproductive content, bitch. I'm live, you idiot. What? How is this unoriginal? Can somebody tell me how am I unoriginal? I swear for God and for the white men, I can't. The moment I can go live on Upscroll, I'm gonna be going live on Upscroll and goddamn Substack because this is goddamn ridiculous. It's a morning, Jay Thomas. Let me roll it back for you one more again. For those of you who are just coming in, because we ain't even really got deep into the show yet, but we're going to. The architect of Project 2025, a man by the name of Russell Vought, is about to become part of our government and implement Project 2025. Right? The sitting president of the United States. Hey, you will never see no far right shit up in here, partner. Believe that shit. You see some far right in here is only because I'm leaning backwards. Like that. Nah, dog. Wolfie, I'm wherever I can get my goddamn voice out. If Sirius XM would just go ahead and give me a damn you know what I mean? Like if they just went ahead and gave me a goddamn Sirius XM live show or take the whole radio station. All of GCPR. We can all go to goddamn Sirius XM and still do the show live. Shit. He's been appointed from the start. He's the appointed OMB. Thank you, Monty. I appreciate that. Our president he didn't make this AI video. He didn't make the video. He did not make the goddamn video. He found it. And then reposted it on Truth Social. To the song, Don't Fear the Reaper. I love that song. I think it's very light and bouncy when it's talking about death. Hey, Charmaine, if I could, I think I God damn it, I'm gonna find a way to show it. But it's Don't Fear the Reaper, where he is talking about Project 2025, that thing that everybody and their grandmother swore he knew nothing about. Well, now, I guess we're going to start implementing, if we haven't already started implementing, Project 2025. This shit should scare the shit out of you if you were anybody other than a rich white man. But what is it that we are all talking about? Taylor Swift's brand new album and the song Wood, where she describes Travis Kelce's dick. If you have been a longtime watcher of The Sound of Coffee, y'all know about Everybody Ain't Gonna Make It. Every one of you knows about Everybody Ain't Gonna Make It. Some of y'all have laughed as I have sung the rendition, Everybody Ain't Gonna Make It. Good morning, big sis. I love you so much. Why is the everybody now us? All of us. How that happen? Well, that's what we're going to be talking about this morning. But before I begin, I greet you with the universal greeting of the coffee beans.
How you doing? I woke up. Everybody else, because I woke up. That's how I look at it. You all had a chance until I woke up. Today's mine. That's just what it is.
Do not argue with it. Do not fuss and fight about it. You had a chance until the coffee beans woke up. You had a chance until the coffee beans opened our eyes and our feet touched the ground. Charmaine, I already got you laughing. I got Charmaine laughing. See, when y'all laugh, it gives me joy, which makes me want to make y'all laugh even more. But that's what we're going to be talking about today, this morning. Everybody ain't going to make it. I just didn't realize I was part of the everybody. So without further ado, Godzilla -1 inhale. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to a Misunderstandings and Furniture Moving episode of The Sound of Coffee. Hey, Angry, watch me hit him with the Mr. Kennedy. Coffee. That makes me smile. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the Villain. My title and designation is the Brutalist, the leader of the Villains Guild. And for the Your Mama joke this morning, if you've ever listened to Rufus and Shaka Khan's Everlasting Love, which just so happens to be me and my wife's wedding song, you know the funk. Ding, 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 ding. Play that song around your mom. And when you see her knees buckle, please understand that I went downtown and I was the funk down there. And that's why your father has never seen your mother's old face. Won't give to you and never like love. Wanna feel your life with a satisfying love. I want you and never like love. Stop. No. All you want is a mystifying love. Some of y'all don't like me.
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
Some of y'all don't like me. Hey, Swords. Welcome to the Sound of Coffee, Swords. Come on, Niche. You know how it is. You don't walk in the door and not walk in the door. You know what I mean? You don't know what the hell I'm doing in this goddamn place. This early in the morning? Come on, man. All you want is... So, let's talk about it. I did not realize when I said everybody ain't gonna make it that I was one of the ones that wasn't gonna make it. I had no earthly idea. Who knew? It is quite apparent. Hold on. I messed up. Merv, I messed up your reps. Hey, when it comes to these microphones,
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake.
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. I did not realize when I gave y'all the Swift is a goddamn pick me. She's insecure because Kelsey dated black women. I said, damn it, SC, Jesus. Hey. Listen, that might be the 3 of the day. That might SC might have been. I think that might be the 3 of the day, dog.
Kobe.
Do y'all stretch before y'all bust off these threes? Jay Thomas does not stretch. Jay Thomas comes into the gym with a basketball in her hand going,
Kobe.
Let me say, I'm just saying. SE out here just busting off the goddamn. This was SE. Sir, Swift is a goddamn pick me. She's insecure because Kelsey dated black women. I say, God damn.
Kobe.
That might be the 3. SE, you in the, if you ain't hit the 3 of the day, you're in the running, buddy. That might be it though. That might be it. Not a bad or a savage, but never let him down. I'm just saying. I did not realize I was going to be one of the everybody that ain't going to make it. Because I must be losing my goddamn mind. I have to be losing my goddamn mind. I'm sitting there going, who was it that just said it? Project 2025 has achieved 118 out of over 300 goals. They've already achieved 118 of them. Somebody in the TikTok chat just said that. Yeah, thank you, Star-Lord. It was Star-Lord that did it. Star-Lord said it. And yet, I'm talking about all weekend. All weekend. I've had to hear about Taylor Swift's new album. I'm going to tell y'all something that might hurt some Swifties' feelings. Taylor Swift and Drake have a lot more in common than y'all care to realize. Argue with thine mama. Do not argue with thine. with D. Taylor Swift and Drake have a lot more in common than y'all realize. Okay? I'm gonna use Drake. I'm gonna use Drake and Kendrick. Drake and Taylor on one side. I'm gonna put Kendrick Lamar on the other. I'll put just to balance it out. Taylor Swift, Drake, one side. Kendrick Lamar and Tyler Childers on the other one. Okay? Now, I have heard people say shit about Taylor Swift that in the world where Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Prince, Beyonce, and Adele still have walked the face of, it didn't make any goddamn sense. They have called that woman the greatest songwriter of a generation. You know Whitney lived, right? You know Whitney lived, right? You might have seen her. You might have seen her. She took a Dolly Parton song and did it so well that even Dolly said, "That's her song, baby." You seen her, right? I have heard that she has more charisma and stage presence than Michael Jackson. To what? What?
Sean the non-believer. Sean.
Saying shit like that around me is how you get holy water and a cross pressed to your goddamn head. I'm just saying. Morning, Sigrid, you striking Viking sexy thing, you. If you say that shit around me, I promise you I'm going to go to the nearest Catholic church. I'm going to get a big-ass cup of holy water, and the heaviest cross they got, I'm going to pour the holy water in your face and slam your head with the goddamn cross. You need a hug. You need a hug. Say that shit to me if you say that shit to me out loud. You need to get the hell out. Now, am I knocking Taylor Swift? No. No, I'm not. She does the shake it out, shake. She does that shit. That's cool. Great. Fantastic. All right. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. But God damn it, when is she gonna grow up, yo? Like, how many more times are we gonna hear songs about people she broke up with? Hey, yo, if I made a song about all of my breakups, this show would be called Sadness and Semen. Good morning, boys and girls. My name is Thomas, and welcome to another not really thrilling and not even really fulfilling episode of Sadness and Semen, where we talk about all the exes that I had and that broke up with me. Today, we will be talking about my ex-wife, Sabrina, who has passed away. Sabrina left me because I wouldn't go to Virginia and she wouldn't live in Kansas City. So on the day that she left, I cried many, many tears. And then I beat the bishop until I passed out in the bathroom with my pants around my ankles. And now, a word from our sponsor, Struggle Love Condoms and Self Love Lube. Thank you for listening. Who tuning in for that exciting ass live stream? Huh? Come on, kids. Come on. Who's tuning in for that? Anybody? Put your hands down. Star-Lord said I sound like an NPR announcer reading an audiobook. Hey, anybody in YouTube, y'all tuning in for that? Huh? Sadness and Semen every morning? Nobody? Nobody. Ain't nobody signed up for it? Hey, yo, that's messed up, man. Imagine if I got 1 million followers on TikTok just from saying shit like that. Hello, my name is Thomas. I come to you today with a heavy heart. The other day, my cactus died. How my cactus died is really of none of your concern. I just wanted you to understand that the sadness you feel and the sadness that I am bringing apart into the camera is because my cactus died. And now a word from our sponsors. Visiting Crow Pussy, Mississippi. Thank you very much. Like, come on, man. Hold on. Wolfie said, no, I'll pass, thanks. Hold on, Merv done lost count of his reps again. Hey, I don't, listen, there's certain things I advise you not to do when this show is on. Drink, eat, go to the gym, have sexual relations, walk, run. Don't do it. Don't do it. Y'all know me. Y'all know me.
I'm leaving here with something. I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Merv out here trying to get his workout on listening to this show, bruh. Hold on, the censors and everyone's therapist said, stop sharing, sir. Damn it, Taz. I'm just saying. I own my own radio station, so if I want to pop up every month with an episode of Sadness and Semen where for 3 hours I talk about all of my deficiencies as a human being, bitch, don't think I can't do it. I know the schedule on GCPR, goddammit. Play with me if you want to. Charmaine, we got you. We got you, Charmaine. You know how it is. Just come on in and relax. Angry said he's shutting that shit down. How, sir? How? You can't stop me from live streaming on the damn YouTube. Good morning, and welcome to another thrilling episode of Sadness and Semen. My name is Thomas, and I am the person that is sad, and I am covered in semen. So today we're going to talk about pillows. I had a really good pillow. It was great for me. It helped my neck, it helped my back. And as a veteran, those things are very important to me. But what I ended up finding out was my dog had peed on my favorite pillow. That's right. My dog Alucard took a big old steaming pee right on top of my pillow. And I did not find out until my head hit it. And now a word from our sponsor, Cialis and Viagra. Angry said, try me. I will shut that shit down, sir. Charmaine, you know we love you. Come on in and get this love. Come on, quit playing. Come in and get this love, Charmaine. You amongst family and friends and loved ones. We love you. You a coffee bean up in here. Hold on. Tracina's like, why is Bob Ross on GCPR? God damn. Anyway. How many more times are we going to hear a grown-ass woman talk about butterflies like she's a teenager? Okay. Now, don't get me wrong. She makes good music, I guess. I maybe Bad Blood. I like Bad Blood. I didn't know she was talking about Katy Perry and whatever, but that was a cool song. But this woman is almost in her 40s. And she is out here making vapid, disposable music. Just like Drake does. Drake makes vapid, mediocre music. I love starting from the bottom, the acapella. Listen, I'll knock out. Listen, I will knock out starting from the bottom to acapella. I'd put anything in that shit. Started cooking bacon, now I'm here. Started cooking bacon, now my whole sandwich is here. Started cooking bacon, now I'm here. I love that instrumental. Give me that instrumental twice on Sunday, baby. Wolfie said I'm talking about pillows is way too close to the couch, sir. I know, Wolfie. Listen, that what is it? 5 a.m. in Calabasas or Toronto or some shit. I love the beats. I can put anything in them beats. I can put my grocery list in a Drake instrumental. I can. But Drake doesn't make music of substance. Ain't no suffering in a Drake song. Okay, I know some people go like, well, what about Marvin's Room? First off, don't get going over there with that bullshit. You way too close to me talking about what about Marvin's Room? What's going on in Marvin's Room, ho? What? Morning, Miss Chris. Drake doesn't make timely or timeless music. So to ask Drake or Taylor Swift, for that matter, anything about geopolitics is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. Remember how she teased and said, oh my God, gonna vote for Kamala. And everybody ran to go register a bunch of shit. Yeah, great, fantastic. But guess what? You still make teeny bopper shit and you damn near 40. Now, that's Drake and that's Taylor. Now, on the other side, you got Kendrick Lamar and Tyler Childers. I know a lot of people are like, yo, you are a large black man with black fingernails and hoop earrings. How do you know about Tyler Childers? Well, first off, don't be judging my fit, goddammit. Don't worry about it, Inferno. You know you never laid it to Sound of Coffee, baby. Tyler Childers, I'm sorry. Nose to the Grindstone is one of the best damn songs I have ever heard. I absolutely love the dog shit out of that song. I love it. 100. I'm telling you, that live version with the video that he did, that shit had me in goddamn tears. That shit had me in tears. But listen to the lyrics about it, right? We're talking about nose to the grindstone and out of the pills. Pills, OxyContin, addiction. OxyContin addiction leads to death. That is a deep damn song. That is timely, especially now when we have Appalachian areas like in West Virginia and Kentucky and parts of Ohio that were ravaged by opioid addiction. And they looked just like those inner city hoods that all white folks like to say is scary and the Negroes, which were ravaged by crack. So as a person who loves music, I can relate to that. I can relate to my father telling me, you know, stay off them drugs. My father also told me I wasn't going to be shit. Now look at me. I co-own a radio station. So 0 for 1 there, Pops. Anyway. But that's timeless music. Hey, JLC, go type in Tyler Childers. He makes basically bluegrass country music. Sanai, how'd you do on your SATs? Oh, you don't know yet? Hey, Sanai did the SATs this past weekend. Let's give her a round of applause. Very, very, very proud of you, Sanai. Very proud of you. You get somebody like Kendrick Lamar. I have told y'all before, go to YouTube, type in Kendrick Lamar prayer. That shit got to me as well. We talked about talent doesn't choose morality. You know, he talked about the song ABC by the Jackson 5 and how Michael Jackson's reputation was ruined towards the end of his life. Right? He talked about Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech. Now, mind you, the perspective, the song is from the perspective of the song ABC and the I Have a Dream speech. They're not talking about the authors or the singers. They're literally talking about the speech itself and the song itself. And one of the parts he says, talent doesn't choose morality. You know, I'm telling you, if you have not listened to that song, I genuinely want you to listen to it. But notice what I just said about Tyler Childers and Kendrick Lamar. Timeless, relatable, the right now, right? The right now. In the midst of a very, very hostile takeover of our federal government by an organization that is supposed to be non-political and yet are out here all like balls deep in our politics. Exactly, Source. Immortal. Listen, I will brag about Immortal Technique until the cows come home. The Poverty of Philosophy is a song that without the Poverty of Philosophy, there is no Thomas the Villain Bishop. I said exactly what I said. Without Immortal Techniques, the Poverty of Philosophy, I would not be here. There would be no Thomas Bishop. Please understand that. But what I'm saying is, we are watching a slow, well, not even slow anymore, because it's quite quick. We are watching a slow takeover of our goddamn federal government. We're sitting there watching this shit. Like it's a car wreck. Just wow. Oh, it flipped over there. Oh shit, it's still flipping. Oh wow, was that a baby carriage in the? Oh, well, that baby's gone. Oh, look, it's still flipping. We are watching this shit. And we are not putting boot to ass. We are not putting boot to ass. Instead, everybody's trying to dissect Taylor Swift's latest vapid ass album featuring, and I swear for God and for the white men, I'm not making this shit up, Taylor Swift making an entire song about her fiance's dick. I don't want anybody to forget that. I don't want a single person to forget that. There is a song on this woman's album called Wood. I should know it because I don't listen to Taylor goddamn Swift. I don't. Friday, after the Sound of Coffee was over, I knew it was date night with the wife. And then shit started to come in. I'm like, oh, what the hell? What the hell? Do y'all understand we had like 6 mass shootings last weekend? 6? I think it was 6, 5, 6, something like that. People lost their lives. We have a gun culture in this country that is out of goddamn control. Out of goddamn control. Out of control. 6. Thank you, Taz. 6 mass shootings last week. 6. We have people who are trying to use text messages that we don't know where it came from and bullshit written on the casings of bullets to say this person was a left winger. We are still dealing with the ramifications of a podcaster being killed by one of his own, and the president of the United States, a 79-year-old man baby, is reposting an AI-generated video featuring the song Don't Fear the Reaper, talking about Russell Vought, who is the head of the OMB and the architect of Project 2025. But guess what? I know Travis Kelce got wood. Why? Why do I know that? Why do I know that? That shit was forced on me. And this is the fiddling while Rome burns part. At the beginning of this show, when I was desperately trying to get people to watch me or listen to me, like, please, like, I was like, EPMDs, please listen to my demo. Like, Eric, you know what you walked into, the sound of coffee, baby. You a coffee bean. Don't act like you ain't. I literally, when I was trying to get people to just watch the goddamn show, like when there was like 10 people that would come into a live stream, I go, shit, there's 10 people here. Hey, yo, I think I can do it. Like, I came up with a song called Everybody Ain't Gonna Make It. And it was basically to talk about Trump supporters. I literally said, we can't keep carrying this deadwood with us. We can't. We are out here struggling. And the Trump supporters are on our back and they're saying, we need some milk. We need some milk. Bitch, I need you to get off my back. That's what I need. I need to stop treating you like Louis Vuitton luggage bags. Bitch, get off me. I'm tired of carrying you. So I came up with a nice little ditty. You know, I said it several times to reinforce it. I really want y'all to understand that. I was like, everybody ain't gonna make it. I gave y'all the rap version, even though I can't rap. No, I gave you the beatbox version. I gave y'all the country version of Everybody Ain't Gonna Make It. I tried to hit y'all with the smooth jazz. Everybody ain't gonna make it, baby. Oh, everybody ain't gonna make it, baby. I gave y'all this. Platinum, that exactly. But however, in all the ways I gave it to you, the message was still the same. In a country with over 330 million Americans, all these some bitches ain't gonna make it to the goodness. I'm sorry, I don't care, I don't give a shit. Sorry. Some of y'all are going to drown. Some of y'all are not going to be able to get to the wood, or if you get to the wood, you ain't going to get on it, Jack. Some of us going to be talking about, I'll never let go while we letting go of your dumb ass. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What did I tell y'all? Y'all got family members. You are looking at them. You are literally looking at family members and friends and loved ones, and a guy that gives you good penis, a woman that gives you good coochie. Y'all are looking at these people with the intent and knowledge that their ass ain't going to make it. They rock a MAGA hat. You like, ah, bitch, you gone. Why am I taking you? Carry on. We don't need you around. Carry on. they're not going to make it. And you know this. But the fact that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's penis got more traction this past weekend than the fact that the architect of Project 2025 is about to go ham, that speaks volumes. I just didn't realize my black ass was one of the ones that ain't going to get on the wood. I didn't realize that. I didn't know. I'm like, I'm an intelligent black man. I have a college degree. I own my home. I pay my taxes. I have my own office. God damn it, I'm gonna make it. No, I'm not. Okay. And again, this might hurt some of y'all feelings, but God damn it, some of y'all ain't gonna make it either. Y'all are some of the smartest people in the room, and the room is on a boat that's sinking. I want y'all to think about this. We have one eye, one ear, one leg, 2 arms, 6 fingers, with an eye patch on like Nick Fury on the wrong eye. And we are stumbling around trying to find our way to a goddamn $10 house.
Your mama still working in them $10 houses?
We didn't know. This is the part that bothers me. Again, this is the shit that bothers me. Do y'all understand last week, Pete Hegseth, a drunk, and Donald Trump, a fat-ass draft dodger, told the generals and senior enlisted, the admirals and the senior enlisted, of the most expensive and lethal fighting force on the face of the earth to do better. How? In every conceivable notion. Those 2 dudes right there.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
You're not that guy, pal. And the reason the president had all these admirals and generals and senior enlisted, yeah, we only got one eye with a patch. And the patch is over the eye we can see in. That man said using blue cities as training grounds for the military. And then this same decrepit, decayed, orange, pompadour having false teeth in his mouth, Adderall and cocaine head, reposted a goddamn AI generated video where he's playing the cowbell. He's dressed up like the Reaper and playing the cowbell. Like, let me tell y'all something. I get it. The more cowbell joke, Christopher Walken, haha, I understand that. But Christopher Walken is the only one that can get away with that. Christopher Walken is the only one. Why, we need more cowbell, right? To see a hooded Donald Trump using a mallet to hit I swear for God and for other white men. Y'all have to find this video. And Will Ferrell, you're right. You're right, Angry. And Will Ferrell. To don't fear the Reaper. This is a grown man. He is the Taylor Swift of politics, bitch. I said what I said. He is vapid. He's idiotic. He's childlike. He's petty. He's a whole ass bitch.
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
Y'all can get at me. Listen, get mad at me if you want to. You know I'm telling the truth. This is a grown man doing this. And unlike Taylor Swift, this man has controls of every part of the executive branch. he is overstepping the bounds of his goddamn job by getting involved in the legislative branch. He has already stuck his whole small, meager Vienna sausage dick into the judicial branch of the goddamn federal government. And he out here reposting or retruthing AI-generated memes. And rather than all of us losing our goddamn minds, calling senators and congresspeople, telling them, hey, yo, you better fix this shit. Get this bitch up out of here. What are we talking about? Travis Kelce's penis. Yeah! Sometimes words escape me. I have known about Travis Kelce almost his entire career. He plays for the Kansas City Chiefs. My hometown is Kansas City. I know it's 8 a.m. I know, Sanat. I know. We ain't gonna make it, y'all. We're not gonna make it. Am I trying to piss y'all off or give you no hope? No. Because y'all know me. When you come in here, you might get hit in the chest with some shit, but please understand, you can take it. And at the end of the show, I'm always there to give you the affirmation that you so richly deserve. So this is the bad part. Okay, so everybody hold on. I really am trying to understand what is it that America's missing that the rest of the world has. I'm genuinely trying to figure that part out. What is it that America is missing that the rest of the world has? I told y'all, I downloaded Al Jazeera on my Roku. A lot of people will be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Why would you want to watch Al Jazeera?" Because I want to see America through the eyes of people that ain't in America. Because this is the goddamnedest thing I've ever seen. We are leaning into idiocracy. It ain't even the fact that idiocracy is happening. We're leaning into it. That's like on one side, you got a rope, right? You got a rope. You got a rope holding on to, and you got a rope, like little rope thing that you crossing. You are literally looking on your left and your right and forward. On the left side are feathers. A huge ass mountain of feathers. So if you fell, you're still going to fall because it's a very high height, but you'll land in feathers. On the right side, you have cobras. Not a cobra, not some cobras. You have cobras, plural. Many, many, many of them. And they're all looking at your ass, ready to whoop your ass. That's how they looking at you. Now, first off, the first thing you should be saying is,
I'm in danger.
which we are. But why are we leaning over there towards them goddamn cobras? Like, why? Why? We can walk on the rope. We're more than capable of walking on the rope. But instead of us leaning towards the mountain of feathers, we over here talking about, nah, boo, boo, you can't bite me, cobra. Bitch, there's billions of these mugs down here. So when I downloaded, or when I put the Roku, when I put Al Jazeera on the Roku, I understand now I can get news from a place that ain't in America. Because in America, y'all gonna tell me how great the Taylor Swift album is. Al Jazeera's gonna tell me, hey, yo, your credit rating is dropping, homie. You know what I mean? On Al Jazeera, I'm going to hear how the world is perceiving the actions of this jackass that we got in the White House. Here in America, I got to be told that, oh, the Grammys made a new damn category because Beyonce won for Cowboy Carter, and we can't have that again. And there's a part of me just looking at him going,
I'm running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Platinum, that's how I get it. That's exactly how I get it. I read newspapers. I watch Al Jazeera. I watch PBS. I've told y'all, me and my wife love us the PBS app. As soon as we got rid of Disney, wife's like, hey, PBS is free. So we got it. And then got hooked on a show called Unforgotten. I cannot wait for season 6 of Unforgotten. I will put Unforgotten right up there next to Luther as far as British shows are concerned. I am a fan of and an acolyte of Luther. Y'all can talk about Idris Elba's acting. Y'all can talk about how sexy he is. To me, Luther was was and always will be the best show he has ever been in and the best character he's ever played, and that includes Stringer Bell. Luther is that shit, baby. So that's how I get my news. Yes, Bree, yes. What I'm telling you, watch Luther and see if you don't believe the same thing I'm telling you. John Luther, DCI John Luther, is the best character Idris Elba has ever played, ever. And Luther is the best show he's ever been in. I mean, when I tell y'all, I relate so goddamn much to that. Anyway, so we got PBS. I can watch documentaries. I can watch the news. The McNeil Lehrer report if I want to. So I wanted to see how the world is perceiving us. And now I know. They think we're a goddamn joke. They think we're a goddamn joke. Can anybody tell them they're wrong? Morning, Nana. I love you so much. My Nana here. Hey, my Nana here. They perceive us as idiotic, as arrogant, as violent. They see mass shooting after mass shooting after mass shooting after mass shooting after mass shooting. And they also see, oh, look, here comes the NRA. The only thing that stops a bad guy with 2 guns is 4 good guys with a gun apiece. And all you did was sell 6 guns. Stupid. When the world looks at us, the face they see is a MAGA face. News from Australia. I'm just going to say it, and you will know they lost it again. Wolfie, come on, dog. They lost him again? Understand. Wolfie, I hope they find this dude, because now I'm starting to get scared. We have literally watched as far-right white supremacist extremism has been explained away. Hey, Breeze. In Australia, there was a man who popped 2 cops and killed them or unalived them. He's been on the run for what, months now, Wolfie? I think he's been on the run for months now. At least a month, maybe more. God damn. This motherfucker is John Rambo in this bitch. God damn, how you losing? They done sent in the goddamn the Australian Special Forces, and they still can't find this sumbitch. Hey, Auntie Hippie, did you get a hold of Michael Pruitt? Please make sure you get a hold of Michael Pruitt. You were the recipient and winner of the Pruitt Present, brought to you by Michael Pruitt, one of the biggest hearts in this in the coffee bean universe. But they see us having all this violence, which again, I understand the Second Amendment, sacrosanct, blah, blah, blah. They see as our elected officials always gridlock on things that would help their community. Can y'all imagine? You've had universal health care. You have had what is it called over in England? What is the universal health care over there called in England? Anyway, you've had this for decades. And the little island that broke off from you has freedom, and no universal health care. I know you got to be going, we should have just kept these people. Like, Mike, why we let them out? I would have been better off if they stayed with us. Exactly. They would have been better off if we'd have stayed with them. Oh, gods. Here comes the TikTok studio shit. They are looking at us not solving problems that are easily solvable. But what they also see is how easily we're distracted. America is one large ass dog that's getting distracted because of all the squirrels in the trees. Thank you, Platinum. Exactly. Now everybody cares about political violence, but you didn't care about political violence when it was King or X or Medgar Evers or Robert F. Y'all didn't give a shit about it then, did you? Now you give a shit. Now it's a problem. And that, again, I go back to, we are distracted like dogs with squirrels. We're distracted as shit in America. Now, don't get me wrong. I know why. Listen, I was just talking to the wife about this morning. I was talking to Angry about this yesterday. I am as distracted as a mug. I am. And listen, I'm the first person to say it. But we all are. I told y'all, unless you are a billionaire white man, the rest of America is surviving this bitch. We are surviving America. The only people thriving in this bitch are the ones that can make the rules, or if not, they got enough money to call somebody that makes the rules. The rest of us are surviving this hoe. We are trapped in the closet with R. Kelly type shit. You know what I mean? That's where we at. And over 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 again, we take our eye off the goddamn ball. I knew shit was effed up. I knew shit was bullshit. I knew shit was bullshit when I saw gay white men trying to throw trans women under the goddamn bus. I said, it's over. It's over. It's over, dog. It is over. As soon as I saw that, I said, yeah, we're done. We're done. We're done. I remember early in my damn TikTok life or career, whatever the hell you want to call it, this little goofy ass white boy was like, so you say Black Lives Matter, right? And then he's like, what about her black life? And it was a picture of Candace Owens. To which I replied, and this is exactly, I can show you the video. I still have it. Of course her life matters. To her husband, to her kids, to her family. And if something happened to her on some bullshit, yeah, you might see some protests. The problem is the bitch wouldn't protest for any of us. The bitch wouldn't protest for none black person. Argue with your goddamn mama. Do not argue with me. If something happened to my black ass, y'all be like, oh my God. And remember, he had child support issues. Bitch, all four of my children are grown as shit. The hell are you talking about? Why would you bring that up? But I even said it then. When I saw that, okay, y'all know who he is. I don't know his name, but y'all know who he is. He's the one that looks like Lurch. If Lurch was taking that lightning cream that Sammy Sosa took. Remember that shit? It was like somebody went to do a facelift. They saw what was underneath it, and then they put the face back down. That dude. He was like, I think we should go ahead and drop the trans people because they shouldn't be around children. I'm like, hey, yo. What the F are you talking about? You have got to be out your goddamn mind. And then there was the normal gay video featuring all them goddamn white people and that one little Asian Kunesian. They gonna pick me now, bitch. No, they're not, stupid. Sit your goofy ass down. If they're ready to dump trans people and non-binary people and intersex people and asexual and demisexual and what have you, if they're willing to throw your ass out on the road just to make the tires less heavy, why are you over here rooting for they stupid ass?
I'm running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
I knew we were in the shit right then. That was like 2 years ago. When I heard people saying that voting for harm reduction is not enough, I knew our black asses or white asses, our country poor broke asses were in trouble. I knew it then. I make no goddamn secret about what the process of me voting for Vice President Harris in 2024. I make no secret of this. The year before, I said I wasn't going to vote for Joe Biden because of what was going on in Gaza. I said that. Video-wise, I said it. Right? Then I got hip to Project 2025. Several people on TikTok talked about it. Rachel Maddow talked about it. I said, okay, let's see what's in it. So on The Villain's View, myself and my 3 co-hosts, we all went and looked at Project 2025. We did an entire show about Project 2025. Right? It was then that I said, I cannot allow this orange idiot back in the goddamn White House because these people, they have their whole arm up his ass. They are moving his mouth like a puppet. I cannot stand by that. So yes, I looked at Cornel West. Yes, I looked at Jill Stein. I looked at that bitch once and I was like, oh shit, the cicadas are back. Woo. Funky Beach. Funky Beach. That was, I'm gonna turn that into a sound on the soundboard. That way, anytime I talk about Jill Stein, I can just hit a button and go, Funky Beach. For those of you who don't speak whatever the hell I just spoke is called, I just said funky bitch. But I said it in a way to make sure that she understands that I don't like her ass. Funky bitch. Oh, look, the cicadas in. Funky bitch. I'm going to make that. I promise you I'm going to make that a sound. I promise. April's in the bed. You know you dislike somebody when you F up the slur. It's supposed to be funky bitch. But you dislike them so much, you're funky bitch. So I knew I could not let Orange Julius back into the goddamn White House. And then I saw the disrespect that was shown to the bellwether of American politics, black women. Okay? I know a lot of people want to say everything about black women except their names and what they have done in this world, and I get that. A lot of people are very, very jealous of the abilities that black women have. But make no goddamn mistake about it. The saviors of every election, the saviors of democracy, the people that show up in droves to try to save America from its goddamn self are always black women. Argue with your mama. Do not argue with me. They have a stake in making sure this bitch stays on the up and up. Because any policy will hit them first, and it will hit them the hardest. And yet they have to carry. They got to carry American democracy on their goddamn back. You don't see overwhelming majorities of black women voting for any Republican. Any Republican. It don't matter who the hell it is. Any Republican. They're like, nah, we good. Black women study policy. Y'all study polls. Black women study histories. Y'all study whatever the hell comes out your candidate's mouth. And then when election time rolls around, a lot of y'all will pretend like y'all, oh my God, it's a tough choice. No, it's easy for you. Choose whoever they want. Go in there, willy-nilly, vote for somebody who's stupid, whatever. Not black women. They can't. They can't. What did I tell y'all last week? Every vote, every bill, no matter what the wording is in it is, no matter the length of it, every single one represents millions of people. And they bandy the bullshit around like we're not looking at it. We're going to slash and burn this. When Donald Trump was talking about cutting things that will hurt them, he thought the Democrats. I thought all of us. All of us. All of us. A lot of people can walk around and talk about the lesser of two evils. To black women, both of them are evil. Both of them. Both choices are evil. You know why? Because even if it's somebody that we support, they're still going to do something stupid. Because that campaign donor money speaks a hell of a lot louder than black women voices. Black women telling y'all, don't walk your dumb ass down there. Don't go down there. You hear the growling? Do you hear the growling? That's an animal that wants to eat your asshole with butter and salt and a little paprika. Don't take your dumb ass down there. And what do people go? I'm going down here. Ooh, that's a growl. I'm going down here. Ooh, that's a growl. Next thing you know, oh my God, get off my booty. Why is the paprika burning so much, you stupid son of a bitch? And where are black women? Right in the beginning, right where they told your ass, where they told you, hey, don't go down there. And rather than us learning that, we do it every 2 years. We'll be doing it next year. We will be doing it next year. The Democratic Party believes if we reach out to incels who ain't getting no coochie, that we'll win elections. Bitch, I wouldn't stand next to some of them son bitches. I'm sorry. I would not stand anywhere near these son bitches. David Hogg, well, we've got to reach out to the incels. Reach out and do what? Number one, I ain't touching their hands. They're incels. What the hell you think they do with their fingers? Yeah. Magpie is here. The Boab Apprentice is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. So, my biggest problem was, and always has been, how many people don't listen to black women until it's time to listen to black women. And even then they don't. Black women have never been on the Trump train. That's why when MAGA finds a black woman that supports them, they are up her ass like her booty tastes like coconut cream pie. When you see a black MAGA woman and MAGA sees a black MAGA woman, they are like,
It's a Leopleurodon, Charlie. Magical Leopleurodon. It's gonna guide our way to Candy Mountain.
92% of black women voted for Vice President Harris. That's even more than black men at 80 to 81%. At 80 to 81%. You are absolutely right, Auntie Hippie, and I forgot to do this last week, but let me go ahead and do it right now. Rest in power and peace to the one and only Assata Shakur. If you do not know who Assata Shakur is, you need to learn. But that, again, black women are out here trying to tell you some of these bitches ain't shit. Some of these policies ain't shit. Some of the things that these people want to bring in is going to screw you hard with no lube, like your ass is at a low rent $10 house.
Your mama still working in them $10 houses?
But are they listened to? Nope. That's why I said we ain't gonna make it. We're not gonna make. Why do y'all think I'm so upset that all weekend I had to hear about Travis Kelce's dick? Why do y'all think I'm mad about this? The fact that we are in 2025, a time in the future, and there are white people that still believe they can be the victims of racism. We are in 2025. And a racist podcaster, a sexist podcaster, a homophobic podcaster is shot by somebody on his side of the political aisle. And everybody want to act like three blind mice and not see who 1 + 1 = 2, baby. Charlie Kirk, say some right-wing shit. A right winger, shoot him. How the hell black folks in the left get involved? We've been out of that goddamn group chat. Been out. Our freedom of speech is literally being encroached. Encroached. The toddler in chief wants to go after networks like CBS and NBC because he doesn't like the fact that people talk bad about him. I'm so glad he doesn't believe in TikTok, because if he ran across this shit, bitch, I'm gonna break your soul. Woman do. What I'ma do? I wish Donald Trump would pop his punk ass up in here. Let me see over either here or here in the notifications. Donald Trump joined the chat. Oh bitch. As soon as I see him.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. By then it was nothing to me but
bright. Bruh. Can we not like Playboy? Don't bring, he got way too thin a skin to be in the goddamn, be a part of the Sound of Coffee. Don't do that. Peace and blessings, Brother Troy. We gonna be like, he ain't gonna make it through this shit. He'll be calling the FCC to see whether or not he can actually get my goddamn radio station shut down. You can't, stupid. But again, this is the shit that I am talking about. When black women told y'all this man was a piece of shit, you should have listened, but you didn't. You didn't. You did not. You did not. And that's why we are where we are. The shit that bothers me so goddamn much is how many people can get distracted by some of the goofiest shit I've ever heard of. Like, do y'all remember old funky face trad wife, broke ass nigga ass? Remember her? Annabelle with the $5 super chat. Democracy is in the hands on sport, and the people have become so lazy they refuse to do any work at all for it because we have been given it. Something given has no value to some of us. Something earned does. The funky face, the racist bitch was on Piers Morgan, says she's a racist. Y'all know her. She got that oblong shaped ass face and shit. You know what I mean? Can we not say, who could forget? She looks like a Picasso fish. Hey, yo! We now have competition for the 3 of the day. We now have competition. Danny J, we missed you too. We now have competition.
Kobe.
We got, listen, it's come down to Can We Not and SZ. Out of here. They ain't even stretching for these threes. God damn it.
Kobe.
He said Picasso fish. Lily Gaddis, thank you. Lily Gaddis. Broke-ass niggas. That led people down a long, oh my God, not Laura Loomer. No. Oh no. Mister, you ain't leaving out of here with all them jewels and shit is in the goddamn building. Now, I'm telling y'all right now, the 4 horsemen are in this building. I, as the manager, James J. Dillon, y'all better leave this shit alone. All 4 of the horsemen are in here. Tully, Arn, Ole, and Rick. Y'all better stop. Don't start none, won't be none. Diamonds are forever, and so are the horsemen. I'm trying to tell y'all. Arn and Ole are here. I seen Tully earlier. And I think Rick been in this building since the start. Y'all better leave it alone. Don't start none, won't be none. I'm trying to tell you. I'm just the manager, James J. Dillon. I have no control over the horsemen. But if you say something, they will say something back, goddammit. But anyway, that shit led us down this whole long goddamn. Well, that was what Ole Anderson considered himself chaos. Like, y'all got who okay. For those of you who don't know, I have 4 mods on this show. I will not say who those mods are, but you are, if you've been here longer than a hot cup of coffee, you know who the mods are. I got 4 of them, and I call them the 4 horsemen, not the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, if you want to. I was thinking more along the lines of the original lineup of the 4 horsemen in NWA wrestling. Ric Flair, Tully Blanchard, Arn Anderson, Ole Anderson, and James J. Dillon. Now, 2 of the horsemen are the Minnesota Wrecking Crew of Arn and Ole Anderson. One of the mods is Tully Blanchard, and the last mod is Ric Flair. Listen, I try to tell y'all better leave them alone. Don't mess with them, please. They gonna beat your ass. But the problem is, we fell for the trad wife shit. But she was a racist, flat out. Why are we following her? The end. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Maya Angelou. When people show you who they are, believe them the first time. And literally, instead of us following this trad wife shit, we should have just been like, hey, bitch, you a racist, and keep it goddamn moving. The hell were we following this goofy bitch for? Why? Why were we following them? Why are people taking the words of people like Nick Fuentes as if they're actually words we need to listen to? Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Fuentes is an incel, bisexual incel that doesn't want to come out of the closet, and he's damn emboldened a bunch of goddamn incels to believe in a funny mustache man with one nut. Come on. Come on, man. Man, come on, man. Man, come on, man. Why are we talking to this sumbitch? And again, this is why I did not realize I was part of the people that wasn't going to make it. Because this shit has become normalized. This shit has become normalized. If you have a TikTok account and you follow political people, you know what I mean? Like if you follow people like Tabitha Speaks or T Nathan or Taz or Chaos or anything like that. If you follow these people, your FYP will end up bringing you to people who talk about politics. Go to your FYP today. Go to your FYP today. Look at the MAGAs. Look at them. Look at them very, very closely. Look at them very, very closely. Now ask yourself this question. Why are they so goddamn dumb? And how the hell is it that they ended up on your FYP in the first place? These people are dumb for the sake of being dumb. Oh my God. Annabelle said, somebody hand Nick a fleshlight. Hey, yo.
Kobe.
I'm just saying that we got 3. My problem is that these people are emboldened. I told y'all the first goddamn video I ever made on TikTok, the first 60-second video I ever made on TikTok was I was tired of bringing stupid ass people along with us. Stupid ass people know that Pete Hegseth is a drunk that's trying to turn our United States military into Aryan West, but want to talk about Travis Kelce's dick because Taylor Swift talked about Travis Kelce's dick. Nick Fuentes is listened to by anyone. By anyone. Growing up, if a person like Nick Fuentes said half the shit that Nick Fuentes says now, oh, they'd have locked his bitch ass in a locker, B. Like he. What? What? If Nick Fuentes grew up with me or grew up around me and said half the shit that Nick Fuentes says right now, if it wasn't the gangbangers locking his bitch ass into a locker, it would have been the goddamn golf kids telling him to shut his virgin ass up. They would have locked his ass in a locker and left him there. They would have gagged him and put tape over his mouth, locked his funky ass into a locker, and nobody would have seen him again until it started stinking. Now he has a show. The Proud Boys are an offshoot of the skinhead / white supremacist / Triple K, and yet we know this. And they're showing up everywhere, and nobody is resting that ass. Oh, I know. Chaos, I know. I know. I know. At any point, when you hit that third. So, but we're listening to these people. We are talking to these people. We are letting these people speak to us. And the outside world sees this shit going, how? Why? Why in the name of everything that is holy would you talk to these ignorant ass people? And that's why I said I didn't realize I was going to be one of the ones that ain't going to make it. Y'all understand, we are 9 months in to the experiment of Trump 2.0, this time less guardrails and more diaper smelling shit. We are 9 months in. We still have 3 years and 3 months to go. There is so much distrust and anger and hopelessness in this goddamn country. You can feel it. You can feel it. Hey, you guys that use TikTok, is it fun anymore? Is TikTok fun anymore? Are you enjoying what you're doing on TikTok, or is it just a chore now? You guys have watched YouTube videos. You enjoying them? Have you found a niche on YouTube that you can get to? Are you enjoying it? This is going to sound personal, but I want you to see it as exactly what I am talking about. We're not in love no more. We ain't effing no more. We're noticing our friends have become fake. We don't trust anybody. We don't even trust our goddamn selves. And then a 30-something-year-old grown-ass woman brings you an album featuring a song by her penis, about her boyfriend's penis. That is, I swear to Rao, you could not make a bigger statue of America in 2025 than that. We are all literally broken inside. I was talking to my wife about this morning. Little secret. Well, it ain't a secret no more. I'm going to tell y'all something my close friends know. My co-owner of Ghost Claw Productions Radio and the staff knows. So I will tell, we got 94 in TikTok. I'll say about 35, 40 over in YouTube. I will tell you this. This is no longer a secret. I have been burned out for 6 months. I have been completely burned out for 6 months. I am running on fumes. I am running on fumes. The highlight of my day is this show. This one. Not because I'm worried about coins or how much money I'm making or super chats or anything like that. It is a chance for me to sit in front of this microphone, in front of these cameras with these computer screens and share my morning with you. I am seriously, and I mean this, I am seriously contemplating doing an entire lineup change on shows on this radio station. I did not do the Villain's View last night because I was burned out. I was just burned out. And as always, my big brother, Chaos, came in, killed it, because that's what they do. Maybe he should be there instead of me. Maybe Angry needs somebody else to talk about wrestling on Thursday night. The organization that I am a part of, the Villains Guild, is in disarray. We've had hit after hit after hit. We've got people involved in the organization that don't know a goddamn thing about it. To them, it's a club. It's like a glee club. And it is not. That is not what the 6 founders of the Villains Guild wanted it to be. We wanted to change the world. We wanted our voices to be used for the good of all, to fight for human rights. Instead, we've had gossiping, people talking outside of the guild, people coming in not with the intention of doing the work to make the world a better place, but because it's so cool. Thomas the Villain Bishop is part of it. He has 1 million followers. Y'all know how that makes me feel. Let me tell y'all a little secret. For those of you who don't know, I hate when people say that. I absolutely loathe that. I loathe when people tell me I bought my followers. I know there are people in my life right now, who are only here because I have 1 million followers on TikTok. I know this. It has happened before. The reason I cherish the friendships of General Gambit, the Angry IT Nerd, Professor Moriarty, Sour Latte, what Jay said. The reason I cherish them is because they showed up before there was 1 million followers. They were there when it was 500. They were there when it was 1,000. The very first Villains Guild logo was given to me by Angry. He reached out to me like, hey, bro, I made something for you. And it was in the shape of a Superman shield because I told everybody at the time I had loved Superman. These were organic relationships that I built. JB is my little sister because we actually had conversations about things. Dating, children, advocacy, writing, podcasting. We talked about these things. She looks up to me and I look up to her. Gambit came in at a time where we were all betrayed. Someone kept something from us. It was a lie of omission. And the rule in the guild is this. If the day ever comes where a person cannot fulfill their duties, whether they're a member of the Obsidian Six or the Red Circle, someone else will step up into their place. So when this person betrayed us, Gambit stepped in his place. Gambit is a founder. He's also one of the best people I have ever met in my life. Sour Latte has been in the hospital for months now. She is now on dialysis. And the members of the Villains Guild didn't even know that. A founder, my sister, again, talked to her on the phone all the time, all the time. She's in the hospital. Rest of the guild don't know. Elijah was the very first person that I talked to about this. Matter of fact, if you really want to know the truth, Elijah and I went at each other. Professor Moriarty, then known as Outcast, him and I went at it. We did. Butted heads, back and forth. I'm making a video, he takes it, he makes a video. I take his take of my video, and then I make a video. We went at each other. Two stubborn 50-something-year-old black men. Him across the water, me, Kansas City, Missouri. From that, a friendship and a brotherhood was born. Those 5 people mean the world to me. Our former member in his mad dash to make the Villains Guild everything started adding people. And I'm telling you, for all that bullshit that he did, he added some goddamn blue chip human beings that are about the work, about the 3 laws, authenticity, telling the truth, fighting for those who cannot fight for themselves. We got a Dave the Viking. We got Tiger Bomb. We got Victoria. Mick the Barbie Slayer. Sigrid. We got Dave the Lowlander. Big Joe. Jamal the Mountain Jedi. Demifallen. We got them. Taz J. Chaos. We got these people in there. Doc Hazard. One of the funniest son bitches I've ever met. Oh, well, anyway, this has been Doc for Diesel Punk Industries. Thanks for watching. And as always, Country Wife Pimp forever. People that understand that the fight has to happen. Somebody has to be the bad guys in this because the heroes are going to screw every goddamn one of us. It got too big, too fast. Too many people were only here because, oh my God, Thomas is here. Not about the work. I loathe when people mention how many people I have on TikTok. I loathe it. I don't loathe the people. Please understand that. But if all you can say is I have 1 million followers, then you really aren't paying any attention to me. This was never about the messenger. It has always been about the message. Morning, Edo. I got messages all the time of people telling me I inspired them. But I can't inspire myself. I can't. I'm burned out. The reason I'm so mad that Taylor Swift is talking about her boyfriend's dick is because, once again, the way I'm feeling and have felt for 6 months, now we all are. There's no brightness in this shit anymore. None. Too many people got way too many agendas, and nobody wants to sit and say, hey, let's do this together. I love this show. I love this show. I love the people. See, thank you, Annette. A judge's house got blown up in South Carolina. There are members of our employees in the U.S. House of Representatives that want to put Trump on a coin, which isn't really that goddamn crazy because they wanted to put Charlie Kirk on a coin. But I got to be responsible for the penis of grown-ass men. I got to be responsible for who sleeps with who and why. That's why I said there are members. I said this a couple of weeks, actually a couple of months ago. I made a video about it. I said there are people that are claiming to be in the Villains Guild that I have no idea who the hell you are. I don't know you. Who are you? Who brought you in? Who's your sponsor? I have the entire organization. I am building the rule book for the Villains Guild. It's sitting on my goddamn computer, and I feel like I can't get it finished because I'm burned out. I'm tired. I am tired. My level of hating on stupid people is almost hit violent levels now. I hate this shit. I hate living in the dumbest goddamn country on earth, people. I hate it. I hate it. Where are the people that want to go and do the work? Where you at? Where are you? Who's ready to put their reputation on the line? Every time I hear some leftists talk about, well, you know, if the Democrats say, shut the fuck up. Sorry, angry. Sorry. I might break this goddamn rule right now. Sorry. But it's true. We are the dumbest goddamn nation on earth. I know. I got to watch as black women are disrespected, and then I'm being told I can't say anything because my wife is Caucasian. What made you put that in the verse? What part of the game is that? I got to watch as I, who paint my nails, I, a grown ass man, not using a single Patreon dollar, not using a single super chat dollar, not using a TikTok coin. I, with my own money, go around the corner and get my goddamn nails done. And I'm gay. But the Speaker of the House has a Grindr account. Trying to get his F on. And we all supposed to go, well, you know, it's Mike Johnson. He's my goddamn employee. Dog, you work for me. I don't care what you do off the clock, but don't get on the goddamn clock and then try to take away rights from people that you want to have sex with, you goofy son of a bitch. I'm sick of that. I'm sick of the damn triple standard. It ain't even double anymore. It's triple. There's the standard people that don't like you want you to follow. There's the standard they follow, and there's the standard they give for politicians like goddamn Donald Trump. I'm sick of that shit. And I want y'all to be sick of it too. I want the Villains Guild to get back to the business of being a goddamn villain. You have 3 laws. You live by them. I don't give a shit who you are sleeping with. I don't give a shit who you are crushing on. You got 3 goddamn laws. Get to work. I shouldn't have to say that. It should be known. Here's an opening. And you can spread this to every goddamn member of the Villains Guild right now. If you are only here because I have 1 million followers, kindly get the F out. Kindly get the F out. I don't want you in this organization. This is not a goddamn glee club. We are about the business of stopping some of this shit. We are about the business of inspiring people to stand up against this shit. I don't give a goddamn who you date. Keep it to yourself. If it becomes a problem that the guild has to solve, both of you are getting the hell up out of here. And I'm saying it as the goddamn leader. This doesn't come from some anonymous source. It comes from the brutalist. I'm sick of this. And I want y'all to be sick of it too. For everybody who is still fixated on this new album by goddamn a grown-ass woman, then I'm going to need you to find something else to talk about. I'm going to need you to find something else to be mad about. Our goddamn country is being destroyed. And y'all worried about Taylor Swift? I don't give a shit about Taylor. I'm going to say, listen, hold on. Wait. Hold on. Me. I don't give a shit about Taylor Swift. I'm dead ass. I am dead ass. Enough. I don't care what the latest Marvel movie grossed. I don't care whether or not you dislike the fact that, oh my God, they made this character black when it was white here. I don't give two flying shits about any of that. I don't care. I'm tired of feeling like this. I have an organization to structure, a radio station to run. I do not have time for ignorant shit. So Daniel Bowling, either sue me or shut your bitch ass up. I'm done. Finished. Finito. I don't want to hear from you unless it's a goddamn lawyer. Other than that, what you can do is go get your ass a Speedo and a swim cap, take your ass to the highest diving board humanly possible, and then take two jumps and come dive in.
Got him.
Razuk Katora, open your mouth to me one more goddamn time. I'm going to send my cousins to tell you hi. You're not going to like it when they get there. I'm about sick of your predator ass too. Don't let me. I want your goddamn jail record, baby. I already talked to Bobby V. Satan. I want your whole jail record so that the next time you stitch one of my goddamn videos, I'm going to remind everybody that your punk ass got hemmed up in a prostitution thing at a goddamn $10 house.
Your mama's still working in them $10 houses.
Keep my name out your goddamn mouth before I send my family to put my foot in your ass. Don't play with me, Razuk. I don't give a shit if you like my fingernail color or not, bitch, unless you paid for it. Kiss my ass. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. Hold on. I ain't said the right way. If you don't like my goddamn fingernails, unless you paid for it.
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
Kiss my whole entire incredibly melanated ass. Somebody told me I talk too much. And it really hurt my goddamn feelings. It hurt my feelings in a way I'm never going to be able to describe to you. Because if people like me stop talking, this shit becomes normal. That's why it hurts so damn much. It really, really hurt my feelings. Like in a way I'll never be able to describe to y'all. I talk too much. What else am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Somebody has to say it. Are y'all understanding what I'm trying to tell y'all? Somebody has to say it. The basis and the impetus for the Villains Guild as an organization, when it was just 6 of us, was that somebody has to say it. Somebody has to speak for Black women. That's where JB and Sour Latte come in. Somebody has to speak for the hardworking and downtrodden. That's where Gambit comes from or comes in. Somebody has to speak to how technology is destroying the youth and turning them into these assholes. That's what Angry does. And somebody has to speak against the powerful, willing, happily to die for it. And that's where me and Elijah came in. I based the foundation of the Villains Guild on my siblings. The reason we didn't have a leader wasn't because, oh, wow, we like a commune or something. It was because I never wanted to be above anyone. I never wanted to be above. I always wanted to be a part of. But after watching friend after somebody that said they care about me, after somebody else that said they care about me, after watching these people destroy or try to destroy my goddamn reputation, I realized one thing and one thing only. There's only one way this thing's going to work, and it has to be somebody at the top of it. I even made a clause to make sure nobody gets too crazy sitting in the chair of the brutalist. The second, the person that tells the brutalist, hey, things down here ain't looking good. We might need this. This is a subject people want us to talk about, so let's talk about it. We have a villain at arms, which is Taz. Taz is the only member of the Villains Guild that can go up to any member, and tell them they're effing up, and they will listen. When I started this radio station, or when me and Jeff and Angry and George started this radio station, we had one thing in mind. Nobody is telling stories like we're telling stories. Nobody is saying the things that we're saying. Nobody is going to get to the heart of what is going on in this country better than us. And yes, we have an eclectic ass crew over here. We got 2 pastors. We have a health expert. We got people that enjoy cannabis. We have a published writer. And we have people that talk about things that matter to you. Pocketbook issues. Telling the truth, even when nobody wants to hear it. I fight for the Charmaines and I fight for the Smoking Hots. Not married to either one of them. Not married to either one of them. No dog in the fight, but I still fight for them. In front of this microphone, I can tell y'all, don't ask me about whether or not I'm pro-life or pro-choice. Bitch, I ain't got no goddamn uterus. Why are you talking to me? Get out of my face. Go over there. Get gone before you get stolen. I've been called racist to white people. I've been called racist to white people. It is the goddamn fact that these idiots can say that shit to me. As if somehow you're the victim of something your goddamn ancestors created. Man, if you don't kiss my goddamn ass.
These nuts. Got him. Got him.
Morning, Shelly. I fight for you by telling the truth. This ain't about my goddamn ego. Please understand something, ladies and gentlemen. Do I have an ego? Yes. Is it big? You goddamn right it is. I think I am the best thing since the last thing was the best thing. But like I told y'all before, this ain't got shit to do with the messenger. The entirety of the Villains Guild is about the message, not the messenger. Some of y'all are walking around here claiming VG, and you are out here effing up badly. Badly. Like it's a goddamn glee club. We are the messengers. And we're supposed to be anonymous. We're supposed to be bland. We're supposed to be normal because the goddamn message is the only thing that matters. And I'm getting tired of watching how people just willy-nilly use the damn thing and don't act like they even know what the hell is going on. And I can say that because it was never about the messenger. I don't give a damn about no goddamn million followers. I want to know, did you get what I was saying? Did you hear me when I said it? Are you willing to act on it? And the guild is supposed to be, we are doing the work. Never mind how we look. Never mind how we act. Never mind, oh, you got a following, this, that, and the third. Kiss my ass. I don't want to hear another goddamn thing about Travis Kelce's dick. I don't want to hear another goddamn thing about that Taylor Swift album. She put out an album. Either listen to it or don't. Right now, we have a goddamn megalomaniac as president of the United States. And they are getting ready to slash and burn government. And this is going to hurt millions of us. We need to be about the work. This is why the Villains Guild was formed. So that in times like this, we give inspiration. In times like this, we rally the troops. In times like this, we speak truth to power. It's not a goddamn glee club. I've been holding this shit in all weekend. I've been holding it in for 6 months. If I hear one more leftist tell me what Kamala Harris could have done to get their goddamn vote, I'm going to probably think about adorning a face with
These nuts. Got him. Got him.
why your stupid ass out there protesting her book tour, dummy. It's a book, it ain't policy. You had a chance, you didn't take it. For the 89% of Americans that sat on their ass and didn't even bother to vote, how you like it now? Are you enjoying yourself? Are both sides still the goddamn same? This is why I use my voice. Yes, I talk a lot, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all can see this. There's never been a day I've done this show, and that includes the first show, that I did not have something to talk about. I have no script. My equipment sometimes fails me. Streamlabs can kiss my ass, and sometimes Vozcast can too. That's why I talk. That's why I talk. Because somebody has to. This was never about my goddamn ego. Never. This is for the next 13-year-old black kid that's going to be running home from school or walking home from school with little headphones on, and a cop is going to hem them up and crack the back of their goddamn head, call them a nigger, and then ask them why were they breaking into cars, and that kid might not even make it home. You need to know that. My voice is about the person in that small rural town who really hoped things would get better. And they got worse. The Walmart closed. The general store closed. They can't find a job. And all they have in this world is an addiction. It's my job to tell you that. It is my job to tell you why in the actual French fried, funky fresh, flip-flopping, flapjack, and fizuk are you all the way over in Israel, all the way over in Gaza, all the way over in different places, and the place you are in right now is at a 5-alarm goddamn fire, but you just can't seem to see it. It's my job to tell you what you are doing. And no, kids, I'm not supposed to be liked. I know people don't like me. I know people don't like me in the guild. I know this. I get it. I am a hated son of a bitch. And that's fine. You can hate me, but you can't say shit to me that I already haven't said about myself. You can't beat insulting the villain when the villain can insult himself. I get it. But I want you to hate me because I want you to say, I hate that I have to agree with him. I hate that I have to agree with him. I hate that he's right. I hate the fact that I voted so stupidly that I screwed not just myself and my little family farm, but I screwed all of America. I want you to feel bad that you did not vote. I want you to hate the dog shit out of me. What actions can we do besides TikTok? There are protests everywhere. I have told y'all before, the only reason I'm not in Washington, D.C. today is because I have an autistic daughter that I take care of. I want you to hate me. I do. I genuinely want you to hate me. Because if you hate me, that means you thought about me. And if you thought about me, you listened to the goddamn words that I said. And if I hit you someplace with those words, that means you either are going to change or you're just going to bury your head in the sand. I will be going to the No Kings protest October 18th in Augusta. The woman that is running against Torn Labrum or Tory Branham or whatever her goddamn name is, the Democrat, beautiful sister. I'm hoping to see her. I'm hoping to meet her, and I'm hoping to help bring her candidacy more attention. That's how I use my goddamn platform. Bree, exactly. That's how I use my platform. That's how I use my voice. Her name is Bree Woodson. Go look her up. She is running for Congress in my district. She's also called a controversial blonde. She's going to be co-hosting with Taz here on GCPR. Again, not about my ego, kids. Not about it. So many people have so much bullshit to say about me, but they don't say it to me. Oh my God. Yes. Annette, I saw that. I saw that. I saw that. I don't know why the hell he's trying to get his hair to look like his mama's hair. Bro, just give it up. Just let it go. Let that shit, man. Just let that go. Let it go. You ain't miss much, Danny. I want y'all to hate me. I do. I want you to. I want y'all to be about the goddamn business. Ladies and gentlemen, I am 53 years old. I will be 54 in 2 months. Throughout those 54 years of existence, I have done a lot of good in this world. I hope. And I've also done some bad. And everybody and their grandmother wants to shoot their shot at me. Oh, he's got 1 million followers. Let me bring him down. Oh, he's got 1 million followers. Let me put his name out there. Go ahead. Oh, I know, Eat. Trust me when I tell you, I understand exactly what you're saying. I created an entire political party for shits and giggles, me and ChatGPT. But I've never seen a time like this. Our patriotism looks, people that call themselves patriots right now look like they're wearing a husk. Like there were actual patriots back in the day. They went and got their skin and tried to put it on. It does not look like it fits anymore. I'm a patriot. Shut up. Sit your goofy ass down in the corner and shut up. Shut your dumb ass up.
I'm running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Slogans don't feed kids. Slogans don't protect women. Cool catchphrases does not stop foreclosures. Propaganda does not feed the average American. Y'all need raw. Y'all need unfiltered. Y'all need unvarnished. Y'all need an unpolished diamond. Meaning, I get it. You don't like me. I'm arrogant, loud. I talk too goddamn much. I think I'm better than everybody. I am a piece of shit. In other words, I am the villain of the goddamn story. Okay, cool. Tell you what. Can you dispute any goddamn thing I just said? Or are you just going to sit here and be mad because I said it? We got to stop, kids. We got to. This is going to inevitably kill us all. Racism is expensive. If you don't believe me, ask all of them farmers who no longer are selling soybeans to China about their vote. It is expensive. I'm no longer going to look at fragile, poor-ass white men and ask them, do they see that they're being screwed? You're a grown-ass man. You can make a TikTok video, bitch. I no longer have to ask you that question. I simply get a chance to ridicule you. Yeah, you're going to hate me, but inevitably you're going to sit there with a pile of goddamn bills in front of you with that stupid-ass MAGA hat on, trying to balance a couple of pennies to pay one or two of them. And then you're going to realize how right I was. It's fine. You ain't got to like me, but I'm telling the truth. I am done with centering the fragile feelings of white women. You move the needle in the opposite of what black women do. You can get mad. I want you to. Get mad at me. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I am wrong. A lot of white women voting with their husbands. A lot of white women voting for family values. A lot of white women voting like Charlie Kirk wants you to vote. Guess what? Your ass is getting screwed too, stupid. Black women saved this goddamn democracy, election after election after election, and their number one op, their number one enemy, their number one antagonist are white women. 100% of black women can vote for a candidate. 85 to 90% of black men can vote for this candidate. 56 to 57% of white women will vote in the opposite direction and kill us all. Hate it? I know you do. I know you do. Are you listening? Are you listening? This is Misunderstandings and Furniture Moving Monday, baby. Are you listening? Do you hear me? Holla if you hear me. I will never assimilate. I am a 6 foot tall, 255-pound, bald, earring wearing, black fingernail having black man in America. Polite white society ain't gonna ever let me into the club. I am a danger to them. If you look like me or come from the goddamn poor minority community, bitch, you will never be accepted. Stop trying it. Coon Hat Guy, Jeff Mead, Andre, Officer Tatum, Candace Owens, bitches, you ain't never going to be accepted. You are a pet, you stupid bastards. You are a pet. If you are, I will vote for Donald Trump, bitch, put the leash on and give the goddamn leash to the leash master. Because you are a pet, stupid. Oh, you hate me? You hate me? Are you listening to me? Are you listening to me? Gay white men are the downfall of the LGBTQIA plus community because they are white men before they're gay. And every other part of that community has to sit there and wait as gay white men get off their ass and figure out what the F is going the hell on. Don't believe me? Ask other gay white men. They'll tell you. This ain't me just saying it. This is other gay white men, baby. They'll be the first people to tell you. We can't get shit done because of gay white men. Signed, another gay white man. It's LGBTQIA plus. Not G and the LBTQIA. Bitch, you are not Gladys Knights and this ain't the goddamn Pips. If you are only fighting for your rights, you are doing it wrong. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, wait. You hate me? You hate me? Are you listening to me? So pissed off that you're actually letting them words get into that ear? There is no such thing as a woke agenda, kids. That's a crock of shit. It is a word that black folks started using for safety, and now white people are using to screw up every goddamn thing in the United States. When I hear woke indoctrination, I have never wanted to boot fuck somebody harder. Excuse my French, angry. I'm killing you, Smalls. I hear somebody talk about the woke agenda, and I just want them to bend over so I can see whether or not this size 12 will go in slick or go in easy, or do I need to put some strawberry baby oil and some self-love lube on it? Woke agenda. Shut up. Shut your dumb ass up. Your child is going to grow up in a country with black people in it. Ooh. Your child is going to grow up in a country with gay people in it. Ooh. Oh, no. Your child is going to grow up in a country where women are not all open their damn legs. I'm pushing baby number 8 out. It's 19 and counting. Shut your door. Some of these women are going to tell you, take your stupid ass out of the room. They're running companies, bitch. Ooh, so spooky. Your child is going to grow up in a diverse society. You better treat them the way my daddy taught me how to swim. This is going to sound rough. This is going to sound like abuse, but I'm telling you right now, it worked. My father threw my ass right into the deep end of a pool. He did. Pick me up. Bombs away. Scared shit out of me. Thought I was going to die. Thought I was going to die. Until I kicked my legs as hard as I possibly could to get to the edge of that goddamn pool. My mother was horrified. My father was laughing. But that's the sort of man my father was. He didn't teach me how to ride a bike. He just put the bike together and gave it to me. I don't know how many times I fell off that bitch, but I learned how to ride it. Now, yes, ladies and gentlemen, that sounds like abuse. I get that. I completely understand that. To some people, yes, that is abuse. I get that. Maybe somewhere in the back of my father's head, he knew that I had to be ready for this. I had to be ready for this moment, right here, right now. I had to be ready for that Dark Knight ending. We have to chase him. He didn't do anything wrong. The hero Gotham deserves, but not the one it needs right now. I had to be ready for that. My father was getting me ready to bring 5 incredible people together and build the framework that is the Villains Guild. My father got me ready to be the one to stand up and say, nah, we ain't doing it right. This is how we do it. My father was getting me ready for the moment all the military career is done and the parents are gone. What am I going to do with the rest of my life? Oh, I know. Try to change the goddamn world. I had to be ready for this. My father was teaching me, yeah, they ain't going to like you, dog. You're a black man in America. What the hell makes you think you're going to like your black ass? But it don't matter because you got to do it anyway. You got to do it anyway. My father was getting me ready for this moment, to inspire other people to fight back. Morning, Eugene. To fight against stupidity, no matter where it is, no matter how minor it is. Using ridicule, using facts, using insults, using arrogance. Because you may hate how I say it, but you can't argue with what I am saying. That's why I said my fingernails are a litmus test. All I got to do is wait for a guy to say one thing about my goddamn fingernails, and I already know that son of a bitch done lost the war. He lost the debate before I ever even had to open my mouth, because these are a litmus test. Are you paying attention to what I'm saying, or are you paying attention to the nails? Because if you're paying attention to nails, you ain't paying attention to what I just said, which means you lost. You couldn't argue against it. My father was getting me ready for this. My mother taught me to embrace it. Don't be shy. You're just as good as everybody else up there. It doesn't matter how much money, how many degrees, you're just as good as anybody else there. My mama taught me that. My siblings taught me that we got your back. We got your back. We ain't always going to get along, but we got your back. The basis of the guild is based on my siblings and I. We got your back. So yeah, I'm really goddamn tired of listening and talking about Taylor Swift. I am. I'm sorry. If you're a Swiftie, I don't care. Keep that shit to yourself. Enjoy the album. Don't enjoy the album. Nobody really cares. But I need y'all laser focused. I need y'all laser focused because shit is about to get worse. And I know that is saying something, especially after the past 9 months. But it's going to get worse, kids. It's going to get worse. And right now, the last thing in the world you need to be arguing about is a billionaire's latest album and her boyfriend's dick. If you are a member in good standing of the Villains Guild, today is October 6th, 2025. If you have come into the guild for bullshit, I am telling you, leave. I'm giving you the opportunity to walk away. If you are messenger over message, I am giving you the opportunity to leave before I kick you out. Today is it. Today is it. We are about the business. We are the ones talking about shit like Project 2025. We are the ones that are breaking down Agenda 47. We're the ones talking about the ICE raids in Chicago. We are the ones that are talking about this war-torn Portland. We are not about who's screwing who. We are not about who screwed where. We are not about your petty bullshit. And if that's what you came in here for, or you only came in because, oh my God, Thomas the Villain's a part of it, I am giving you the opportunity to walk the F away, because if I catch you, I will kick you out myself. The brutalist says so. I will make a decision sometime this week on what I plan on doing as far as the radio station is concerned. But right now, I'm burned out. Right now, I am burned out. I have been juggling shit. It's the same thing I told Angry. Angry and I never really recovered from Joker. We never did. We never talked about it. We never commiserated. We never got mad and just cried. We never did any of that. We just pushed on. We pushed on. When the Ben shit happened, that shit hurt. But we pushed on. We never stopped to really assess what happened. And now here we are. 9 months into the worst scenario America has ever seen. A place where our voices need to be louder. We need to be more on point. And we need to be saying these things out loud. And right now, I don't know. I want you all to be hopeful. I do. I want every one of you to love on you some you. I know it seems goofy with the Godzilla and the sound effects and shit like that. Yeah, I know it sounds goofy, but there is a reason for it, kids. I want you to laugh while you are fighting this shit. You have to. The reason I play the I woke up and I say it is the universal greeting of the coffee beans is because, God damn it, I want every one of you to be empowered to seize the day and make the world better than it was when you found it, when you got here. This ain't about my goddamn ego, ladies and gentlemen. Please understand that. This was never about my ego. Never. Yes, I have one. Do not get me wrong. And there are certain aspects of my life that I think I'm the best son of a bitch that has ever walked the face of the earth, but not this, not this, not this. This is about the people. This is about human rights. I don't want to hear bitching. I want to hear solutions. I don't want to hear gossip. I want to hear strategy. One of the best things going on in the Villains Guild right now, nobody is talking about it, and that is Tiger Bomb, who is breaking down right-wing white supremacists, Nazi iconography and things of that nature. He's doing that for free. He's giving y'all $1 million worth of game for a lollipop. Doc Hazard has an entire website, and I forgot, Chaos, do you remember what the name of Doc Hazard's website is? But he goes through history, all of American history. He goes through it. He talks about these things that you didn't know about, the Underground Railroad and things of that nature. He's talking about it. He's talking about it. Again, underground history. Thank you, Bunny. Underground history. Go to Doc Hazard's page. Go to his link. Go find it. That way you are better equipped to have the fight against stupid ass people. This has never been about me. Never. Never. It was never supposed to be about me. But everybody thinks this is ego. I'm anti-black. I'm anti-black women. Since when? Since when? In the 5 years I've been on TikTok, not one goddamn time has anybody ever been even been able to point at me and say I am anti-black woman. That's a lie from the pits of hell. Nobody's been able to ever say, oh, well, the guild is just a bunch of white old boys club. The hell it is. We might have more women in the guild than we have men. I lost good friends, or people I thought were good friends, over human failings, which means they weren't really my friends in the first place. Because if you were, you wouldn't give a shit where somebody's dick goes. You care about the mission. The mission is all that matters. Yeah, I sound like Batman in the comic books. Yes, the mission goes on. The mission goes on. The mission goes on. Whether I'm here or not. I've been hurt. I've been hurt. My fellow Americans, I'm tired of stupid people. I'm sick of the MAGA idea. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. It is literally grinding me down to paste. But I keep going. Magpie, thank you for following me. Magpie said, thank you for directing me on the right path. No, Magpie, that was you. I just opened up and I let you know that it was okay. The reason this show is set up the way it is as a community, the reason people like Chaos and Taz and Angry and Smoking Hot are so protective of this is because it ain't got shit to do with me. It's about we, the community we built, the coffee beans. You don't get to come in and just leech off us. We've had that happen before, haven't we, Chaos? Chaos is very keen on who wants to come in here. Very keen on who should be here. Because this is goddamn a safe space. It's got shit to do with a safe space. It's about a place where you can be safe. Not a space, a place where you can be safe. Where you can be yourself. We can let your hair down. You can be exactly who you are and know that you're safe here. We ain't let nobody in to hurt you. We're not, no, that'll never happen. Never again. No, it won't happen. I'm just tired, y'all. I'm just tired. I think that's what the Misunderstandings in Furniture movie Monday, I think that's what it means. I'm tired of the same old. I'm tired of the Glee Club mentality in an organization that 6 people who knew what the world looked like and wanted to change it began. There's too much Glee Club bullshit. People are doing real good work and nobody's talking about it. For those of you who believe, there are angels in every aspect of your life. There are people who literally love you and want to see you do well. Let those people inspire you. Let those people inspire you. Let those people push you towards being the very, very best version of yourself. They're all around you. They are all around you. I've got siblings that love me. I've got a wife that my very best friend, even when I'm not really a good enough friend to her. I've got an organization that I'm extremely proud of. I'm the co-owner of a radio station, something my father wasn't even able to do. I got an office, da barn, as the grandkids call it. Hell, the grandkids, they love Baba. Where Baba at? Oh, Baba. I don't have to die for any of them. But I'm not going to live like this anymore. I'm not. This sadness will end. What is it you Christians say? Joy comes in the morning? I'm telling you all of this because this is me, as raw as I possibly can be, telling you, I'm looking you in the face and I'm telling you, you can do wonders, but you've got to let go of the bullshit. You have to let it go. You cannot carry dog shit with you and expect to smell good when you get there. If you see a video about Taylor Swift's album, scroll. If you hear a live where they're talking about Taylor Swift's album, avoid it. Get into the news. Not just from America, not just from CBS or Fox and things of that nature. Get into the news. If you got a Roku, download Al Jazeera. It's free. It is free. Look at the news from the world's perspective. Start your day with that knowledge. Talk to people. Get involved. Get involved. I'm going to continue to use my voice. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to continue to use my voice to say the uncomfortable shit. I don't expect to be liked for it. I do, however, expect for you to listen to it. Listen to it. Let it sink in your bones. Make that the goal, to leave the world better than it was when you got here. I am entrusting the officers of the Villains Guild to shape this ship up. I will help in every way I possibly can. If we got group chats, they better be about something. We can laugh because we're a family. We can joke because we're a family. But if there's an injustice any goddamn where, I better start hearing about it. I want all of the outlier members of the guild, I want them back in the fold. Somebody, Big Joe, Kel, the petty auntie. The petty auntie is running for for a congressional seat. Why ain't we talking about it? If I do decide to leave the Villain's View, I would want, there's nobody on earth I would want to sit in the chair that I sat in more than Chaos, my big brother. It is a man, he is a man that I trust with my life. I'm not giving up, y'all. I'm not giving up. Don't ever think otherwise. I am never, ever giving up. But I wake up every morning knowing I'm the hunted. And I'll be okay because I can take it. Because I'm not no goddamn hero. I'm not. I'm an asshole. I'm arrogant. Some people say that I hate black women. Some people say that I hate white people. I'm so-called racist. I don't give a shit what you call me. I can take it. I am a watchful protector. I'm not the Dark Knight. I'm the goddamn villain. And I plan on being that until the day they put me in a box and put the box in the ground. I will do it with love, with laughter, with arrogance. And I will continue to say over and over and over, you can dislike me all you want, but did you hear what I just said? For me, I have given myself fully to the 3 laws. Authenticity, telling the truth, and fighting for those who cannot fight for themselves. The seat that I sit in, the designation that I have in the guild is that. I have given myself completely into it. I want you to do the same. But I want you to do it knowing, no matter what happens, that I love you. I'm very proud of you. And if nobody tells you that today, I'm saying it. So I will end the show that way. I love you. I'm proud of you. You are essential in this world. And it doesn't matter how small or how mighty, you can change the world. Whoa, that was really emotional. I got a lot more emotional than I thought it was going to. As always, if you like what I'm doing here and want to support, think about becoming a Patreon, patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. The show is brought to you by Smooth California skincare products that will make you look and feel your absolute best. And remember, they're all natural. smoothca.online. Type in the Villain 25 for 25% off of your purchase. The show is brought to you by Melanated Excellence, a celebration of the melanation. But remember, you don't have to be melanated to be a part of the celebration. melexcellence.com. The show is brought to you in part by Something Black Made. Go to somethingblackmade.com and check out some of the clothing they have on their website, somethingblackmade.com. And finally, this show is brought to you in part by W Energy. Go to w.gg. Type in Thomas Bishop for 10% off of your purchase. Great tasting energy drinks that will help you kickstart your day. The Sound of Coffee shop is open, is running, and is piping hot. Remember, the Sound of Coffee, all one word, -shop.fourthwall.com. So what is it, ladies and gentlemen, that we say every single day? With the good word, Tracina, hydrate, elevate. Self-love is self-care. I love y'all. Have a beautiful day on purpose. That is the good word from one Miss Tracina. What is it that we say every day, kids? What is it we say every single day? I want you to look at me. Look at me in the camera. Look at me. Look at your screen. You matter. You matter. They can only win if we stop fighting. They can only win if we do not have any, or if we do not give any resistance. You are worth it. You are loved. You are needed in this world, in this fight. I told y'all before, it ain't never been about me. It has always been about we. We can change the world. So what is it that we say every day, kids? Say it with your heart in your chest, ladies and gentlemen. May your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the Villain. My title and designation is the Brutalist, the leader of the Villains Guild. And this has been a very emotionally charged, cathartic, and mind-clearing episode. Misunderstandings and Furniture Moving Monday episode of The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Claw Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. I love you all. I thank every one of you every day for wanting to even be here to listen to me. I love you all for it. Remember, it's never been about me. It's about we. We. With love in my heart, I say this. With peace in my mind, I give this. Come on now. Come on now. I'm finding in hair on a frog's ass, baby. And just a tad bit of hair grease. I love you guys. I will see y'all in the morning. Be safe. Peace. Love you guys. I love y'all. Be safe, okay?